Let's go. Poolside conversation. What's up, D?
What's up, man?
You
Man,
back
we was
again?
yeah, man.
Back
Talking some
again.
stuff. Talking some stuff.
Yeah. So, what y'all got going on today out there, man? I'm just trying to see what's going on. Me and D, we finna drop another clip. My boy got some hot topics and stuff we're gonna go over and stuff and take off, D.
Yeah, man. I know you got your pick coming up later on, so y'all look out for that. Got this pick he got for you.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I have a whole bunch of topics, man. You heard about Stephen A. Smith running for president?
Man, you know I ain't hear about that.
Stephen A. Smith want to run for president, bro.
I mean, a real president like Donald
President of
Trump.
the United States.
And what people were saying though, like
He think, I don't know. The thing about it is, I don't know. Like Trump started something, man.
Mhm.
Now, anybody can be president, right?
So you think he really serious?
He dead ass. He even got the Hanley or the guy he talked to on Fox.
Mhm.
I forgot his name. Can't think of his name right now, but
Man,
guy on Fox. He got some other cats.
I-
Como.
I really didn't know that.
This man want to run for president.
Dang.
Who knows? Who like you? They don't even like you like that.
Nah, but he I don't know. You might be right because Stephen A. Smith he a trip.
Yeah, I mean that's you know people. This Trump thing really put a whole bunch of people in a whole bunch of another atmosphere.
Mhm.
They don't realize this. And I ain't no Trump supporter. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a Trump supporter, but Trump hustled from the day he lost until the election. He hustled 4 years straight. That's what I mean. That's how he got the votes, and he got that through a hustle. You got to give him that. That man hustled since the insurrection. He hustled from that day on. That was January 6th when he was supposed to pass up power.
Well, he got to have some kind of strategy. He keep doing it. So I can't say. I don't know what he know that we don't know, but
that would put the battery in Stephen A. back. I'm thinking.
if a felon don't made it to be a president, I guess Stephen A. doing his thing or whatever. But that's him.
Yeah, I you know what I mean. I don't think if he was on the ballot, and then you don't know what he running for. He done dissed the Republicans. He done dissed the Democrats. So I guess he gonna run independent. Who ain't nobody want independent?
Nah, I guess he just probably want to do like Kanye did, just to say he ran for president or something like that. But
it might be a money grab. It might be a money grab, but it ain't no telling.
Yeah, I can't see that though.
Yeah. What about Ja, man? You seen Ja with this new celebration?
Man, throwing a grenade, man.
Yeah, he got a grenade, man. What you think about that?
Well, the way they coming at him and stuff, I'm gonna actually say, I guess leave him alone because people they do all kind of stuff. People used to put the gun in and stuff like that. If it's just for show and stuff, man, let him alone, man. You know what I'm saying? I actually thought it was all right too. I like the way it looked. You feel what I'm saying? But it was funny. But long as it ain't nobody getting hurt and he ain't taking it no serious, he ain't gonna have no real guns and nothing. Let that young boy celebrate how they gonna celebrate. You know what I'm saying?
And that's another thing. See, the media see him different than what we see him. Like we see him as a no threat.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna shoot nobody. You know what I'm saying? This man he ain't finna fight nobody. You know what I mean? That's how we see him because we just from that era. But
we know what a street dude really look like. You know what I'm saying?
To the white people, oh my gosh, to some to some other I say conservatives, not even the white people, just conservatives.
Just conservatives in general.
Yeah, they think he's a thug.
Nah, but Ja good boy.
Yeah,
I hope the best for him.
He acting like a rapper. That's all he is doing.
He can celebrate all he want. You know what I'm saying? So just do your thing, man. Put up numbers on the court. Get deep in the playoffs this year, and then everybody wipe all that away. But I feel you should be able to celebrate how you want to, because we don't see way worse. You know what I'm saying? So don't suspend a man and take his money for no celebration.
Only thing I hit back that on you with LV is you still working for an entity. You know what I'm saying? So if that's their rules, then that's their rules because you working there. You can't you can say like, oh man, well I should be able to do this and I should be able to do that. But if they say no, you can't do it. You just can't. You gotta follow the rules within this money market. They're paying you bills because think about it now, LV. If there was no basketball at all, who was John Morant? We wouldn't know this guy.
Probably
You know what I'm
won't.
saying? So this is what's making him money. Being in that
millions of dollars and stuff.
being in that club there, the NBA Players Club,
Yeah.
whatever they call it, in that association,
Yeah.
that makes him who he is.
So you think they should suspend him?
Nah, I don't think they should suspend him. Nah, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying he need to abide by the rules, though, and stop playing.
I agree, man.
He needed to stop playing because it is what it is. It's the rules,
yeah,
man.
I agree. Abide by the rules, but I ain't gonna tell the other kids and stuff like here to go out there pulling out guns on the court and stuff. So
now he got grenades. He got grenades, ain't he? One of the grenades.
He was running around like this, like it's gonna explode.
You know what that is? Nah, that ain't even about the grenade. You know what it is now? It's a big kiss my behind to the NBA. Okay, I can't do a gun. You find me there. Okay, I'm gonna throw a grenade. What you gonna do now? Mm-hmm. So he pushing chess pieces.
Yeah.
But he using pawns, and when they use the king and the queen on his behind, it's gonna be something different. That's how we know you, John, from the basketball, man. Do basketball. You know what? Go win. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know. You know what? Another thing I think maybe he might be trying to get up out of Memphis. Just trying to do anything. Just get me up out of Memphis.
I could be it too, because they ain't going nowhere.
Man, he can't do no money in
They
Memphis.
should have kept Dylan Brooks over there to take all that type of slight, but Dylan Brooks over there doing his thing in Houston, so but that's just my take. Yeah. I got something I want to tell you about. What about Luka going off last night and beating Dallas?
Oh, man.
He cried a little bit. I said, Luka really might have didn't want to leave, huh?
B, let me tell you something, bro. I'm going to tell you like this here. Last night, not even that he didn't want to leave, boy. If they fire Nico like they were chanting fire Nico, if they fire Nico and bring another GM and say, man, we want Luka back, man, let's just kill all that. He'll come back in a heartbeat. Yeah. He loved Dallas, man. He loved the city. And the city loved him.
He had just bought a house there in Dallas, and they say it just closed on him and stuff. So and then now he gotta move way to LA. He probably no telling what he gonna do with the house and stuff like that. And the fans love that man. And man just went to the dance and all that there, and they trade him like that at nighttime. That ain't no good look, Dallas.
That was the craziest trade I ever seen. I never seen a trade that. And when I first seen it, I ain't believe the first 2 times.
And then hold up now, Anthony Davis did do good last night, but by Kyrie being hurt, we ain't see the full effect of what that team can do.
That's a good point.
So I can't really say was the trade good for LA or was the trade good for Dallas, because we can't see the full effect with Kyrie hurt. Because if Kyrie was there, it would have been probably more than likely a better game.
That's a good point. But I ain't think about that, because you know why? We was all concerned about him coming home. But that's a damn good point. That Irvin, that would have been a whole different game.
Thank you.
Because they were, until I think he had 30, and they were down by 3. Mm-hmm. Something like that. He had like 30-some points, and they were down by 3.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying. If Kyrie was there. Right. So I can't say if the Anthony Davis Luka Doncic trade was what's what, because Dallas still look good without Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie about a half.
Exactly.
Yeah. That was because ain't no telling what Kyrie would have done. You know
exactly.
What I'm saying? A healthy Kyrie on that, and he would. Kyrie loved to show out any time, so that would have been a show out more for him too. Okay, yeah, you go on, but
that's what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how the trade go. Off that one game, I can't say how the trade go. Now, if one of them go and get a championship, we know who made the best trade. But if both of them get knocked out, we won't know the next year. Yeah. We really won't know.
Like if one lose round 1, the other lose round 2, that don't mean that.
Yeah, that don't mean that.
If Lakers go to round 2 and lose, and if Dallas get to the play-in and lose, and Lakers go to round 2 and lose, it's still
same thing.
I give them a lot of credit if they make it to the finals. You know what I'm saying? If they make it to the finals and maybe lose to Boston or whoever in the, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you.
But they should not lose. I hope they don't lose the West, but
yeah.
But what you think about them saying fire Nico like that?
I don't know, man. What you say?
I think it ain't his fault, man. It ain't really his fault. He ain't do that trade on his own. The owner did that, man.
Yeah.
Who in the right man can do that trade? That's just like the manager of McDonald's saying, "Yeah, you gonna close the whole store."
So I know another question. I got another question for you about that game. Yeah. Do you think LeBron knew for real or he didn't know?
That's a good question. You know what? The way Genie, I can go 2 ways, because the way Genie busting them move, he probably didn't know. Because they move kind of sneaking. Jeannie busting them, that's just in her blood. She always like kind of sneak in and lie and shit to her players.
I want to know
But then
that really
you never
did
know.
LeBron know it, and did he go to acting school and act like he really ain't know?
That's a
You
good
know what
one.
I'm saying? Because they'll pay you to act like that and stuff.
But then you know what? I think about if they did tell him, he might have been so mad that you know what I mean? About he might have been acting different. So they might have said, look, if he don't know, he ain't gonna act like this. Because if they would have told him, hey man, we're gonna get rid of AB. No man, come on, he probably, you know what I mean, would have went crazy in the locker room or whatever. You know what I mean? And told AD, and they just blew up the whole thing. So, but like I say, I got a theory. Like I told you, I'm going back to the money. I always follow the money. And like I told you, that lady who owned Dallas won a casino there. She know that the city officials would not give her that. They done voted it down like 3-4 times. She like, okay, this y'all know. This y'all king? Luka y'all king? There you go. Now, what's up? You know what I mean? I think that was like a chess move kind of. I really do.
Okay, y'all. You know I done been giving out them picks, and all of them been hitting.
You got it?
I got it. I want y'all to take the New Orleans Pelicans and Milwaukee Bucks. Take them over 222 and a half. Take them over. Get you some money. Yeah, over.
Pelicans over.
Over. If you got FanDuel or you got Hard Rock, like I told you. But if you don't got one of those two apps, I can't tell you what y'all over and unders and playoff matchups be.
Yeah.
But if you got FanDuel or Hard Rock, take over 222 and a half, man. Take it over and get you some money. That's my free pick of the day, man. So, and I want y'all to tune in tomorrow so I can give y'all the other free pick. Let's keep this going, you know what I'm saying? Every day.
What's the record now? What's the record?
I only had one loss so far, so I'm like 7-1.
7-1. You can't beat that.
Like 7-1. So
that's good odds.
That's some good odds.
You'll take 7-1 over anything. You'll take 7-1 over anything.
And I told you, I was out there to my daughter's flag football game, and I was all over the place. But ever since then, I've been back on point. So y'all come and check me out every day. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to drop free pick every single day right here on Poolside Conversations.
Poolside.
And guess what? My boy D gonna end it off today with some inspirational. We're gonna do that when he come on. Here we're gonna say I'm gonna give D his little ending to do his thing.
Yeah, man. You know, this for everybody, man. Humankind, be both, man. I don't know if y'all watch the news. It was a road rage incident that just happened, you know, and just people just being mean, you know. Don't be mean, man. Humankind, be both, man. Be both.
Be both.
Poolside.
Poolside.